Welcome back, Ravens, to Daybound. I'm super excited for today's episode. It's again full of exciting adventures and relaxing builds. We will finish the interior of the herbalist and add a little herb garden. We will finally connect our moss farm to the herbalist. We will progress deeper into the story of the stranger, and on top of all of this, we will try to get as much dice produced as possible in this episode so that we can finally open our shop. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Let's start right away with the interior of the herbalist. At the moment, there is nothing in here, and there's a lot of space that we can work with today. So let's get started and make this happen. In the house of the herb witch Sybil, it smelled like the wildest mix of herbs. Everywhere on the shelves were flower pots with ingredients for the most unusual tinctures. Sybil seems to be rather suspicious of strangers because she appeared very reserved to me. And when I showed her my samples, her dismissive attitude only intensified. I think she knows something about these plants, but she doesn't trust me. Not as of now, that is. After sounding me out for a while, she said, "Bring me a goat horn, and I'll see what I can do for you. But you have to get it yourself. A store-bought one won't work. There must be a bond between the goat, you, and her sacrifice." It's done. I have completed the interior of the herbalist and the little garden outside. So let's have a look together. It is so cute and awesome. This entrance is the shop entrance of the herbalist. You come in here and there is a little desk, and there you can see all the things that the herbalist is selling. It's mostly herbs. There's one or the other flower like here, but other than that, the herbalist is selling some books with all the secret recipes that you can create with all of these herbs. I love that little room here. Not sure why, but it's such a cute space with all the chests and the barrel and the little window here. So yeah, I've really been falling in love with that. So behind here, there's still nothing because this is where we add the connection to the moss farm. So close that up for now. Let's get upstairs. Here's a little room where there's more storage, maybe a little working area where the herb witch can prepare brewings or some stuff. Maybe it should add a brewing stand in here. There we go. There's the brewing stand. Now it's right in front of the window. That doesn't look good either. Does that now feel too cramped in here? Maybe on that side? Oh no! I'm caught up in details. That is awful. That's good now. Now where do we put the lantern? Do we just... Okay, I think that works. Let's see. Let's test this. Okay, that looks good because we see the lantern there. Maybe it would make sense to have that. Okay, let's swap that out. Okay, because if you come up here, you see like, look at this brewing stand. Yeah, that's more important than the lantern. I think that's a good effect. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, this is kind of how I work when I decorate my interiors. It just takes ages sometimes to swap around the different things until I feel like it's satisfying. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of that or if you think that's just boring. After this little detour, we come into kind of a storage room where there's more plants and herbs and stuff. It's like maybe a growing area where she's trying to grow stuff. It would be nice if you could have some lights up there, but yeah. Sometimes things are not as accurate as I want them to be because, well, it's just Minecraft and not everything's possible. And then if we come up here, here starts the living quarter of the witch with a little desk and a little kitchen area. On the right side, if you come down here, it's just a little entrance area because this is like the private entry to her house. And there she has again some barrels outside of it where she can store stuff. So that's where she comes in. And then if we go up here, then there's her bedroom and a little sofa with some bookshelves again, where she can enjoy and relax after an exciting day of a herb witch. So that is the herbalist's inside done. Let's have a look outside. On this side and in front, I didn't do much anymore, just slightly terraforming a bit, but this will come when we add some more houses. But on this side here, I have a little pathway already that leads to the Canny Kraken. And if we go down this little pathway here, we come to her garden. And this is again a little corner I really fell in love with. Yeah, this little space here is quite cute. I do really enjoy that part. So that is my herbalist done. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. So now, since we are done with the herbalist interior and decoration, let's work on connecting the moss farm with this little room here, because I would love to have the mossy stuff up here. So if we remove this, there we go. There is the moss farm, and that is like perfect. So we get the items up here and have here in that area a little sorting system, I think. No, it doesn't work. We are still too high. My goodness. That is so complicated. My brain can't do this. So, okay. Let me redo this and I see you in a second. Okay, look at this. I think I've done it. And I have some space for a water stream up here. Now, we need the water elevator, right? Okay, that looks good. So now we only need to input the stuff that is here into that water stream. I did it! Oh my goodness, that was complicated. Oh yeah, and I messed up this one here. I had water flowing down there, so we need to replace that level. No! No, 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 no! Oh no. Jesus, what is... Oh no! That happens if you want to try to clean up something. Okay, look at this. It's already a crazy amount of moss and carpet. Some azalea trees and, yeah, of course, some wheat seeds. So now that I have this set up, I'm thinking... maybe we turn that in a little shop. I don't think there's a lot of moss production ongoing on the server yet, so maybe we can make some extra money. 1 diamond per 5 stacks, 1 diamond per 3 stacks. Oh, these are hard to get, so we do 1 diamond per 16. And here we can have 1 diamond per stack, I think, and these are free. I will let the Daybounders know that there's now moss production ongoing. Maybe we get some diamonds from it. Now that the connection of the moss farm and the herbalist is done, we can finally go back to our most urgent issue to get all the dyes for our shop that we plan to have. And one of the dyes we need is green. And the only way to get green dye is cactus. That means we need a cactus farm. And I already planned ahead and made this big pit here. This is exactly 1 chunk, and I plan to have 4 levels of cactus growing in here. So that is a thing that needs to be built, and I think we do that with a quick time lapse. welcome back from time lapse. As you can see, I'm already getting some cactus. And I actually have been AFK for quite a while, so let's have a look how much cactus we have. Oh my goodness, yes! 13 stacks of cactus already, and probably there's some stuff up there. Yeah, there's over 13 stacks of cactus. That is awesome. The next dye that is kind of unique is brown dye, because you can only get it from cocoa. So that is the next farm we want to build. But before that, let's head over to the end. We need more shulker boxes, and I have been end busting on stream. So here's what happened. Yes, yes, yes! Haha! La la la! Hello! No, no, no. Ah, now you hit me. Come on. Oh. Okay, let's bow them. Be gone. Oh, we need to eat. Oh. Ow. 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 Oh my goodness. That is so bad. You would think I'm doing that like on purpose. It's so bad. It looks like as if it's on purpose. No, we don't take. Oh, hoo-hoo. I like that. Hello there. Woohoo. Really? Really? No, 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 no. No. That is, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Let's do that ship first. Oh, like be brave. Oh, we are far out. Oh my goodness. If we die out here, we have such a problem. Let's go inside. What is he doing here? Can't believe that. Come here, I deal with you first. That's how my life is. These Endermen, they're just there to kill me. Unbelievable. Another elytra. And these are all iron and... Oh! Beetroots! No, you always have to take these. And we take... Oh! Take this, because this is expensive too. We have now 53 shulker boxes where I can put in all my stuff. We now have enough shulker boxes, at least for some time, to get some things done. So we can now look into building the cocoa bean farm. And that's why I'm here where our moss farm is. And I dug out already this part behind here where there shall be the cocoa bean farm. So let's start with the easy part, and that is placing all the jungle wood blocks. As there is no way to replant cocoa beans automatically, we have to replant them by hand, and that's why I have this made so that I can reach that lowest block and that upper block in one go from that level here. And I think that should be a good amount of cocoa. Then the next thing we need stone here, like this. Then we place redstone here. If we switch that on, all of them open up, and if we switch that off, all of them are closed again. So now if we open that up, water's flowing down. And if we close that, it stops again. Woohoo! Another sign on ice there. So now water so that this flows in here. And then we should be able to gather all the cocoa beans in there. Okay, let's get cocoa beans and place them all. Okay, I think I have placed all of them, and they seem to already start to be growing. Woohoo! One is already grown up, so let's wait for them all to be grown up, and then let's see if that works. As you can see, finally all the cocoa beans are grown up, so let's test the thing. Let's pull that lever. And all of them falling down. Oh. Wait a minute. Huh. I did test this, didn't I? Huh. So, now, there we go. Now this is working. And then let's see if all of these then get transported over there. Yes, there we go. So, that's nearly 6 stacks. I think that works quite good. Now there's one dye farm that I want to build in this episode, and it's not only a dye farm, it's also a decorations farm. The farm I want to build is a sea pickle farm. And obviously we can use those sea pickles for lime dye, but well, I do use them a lot of times for decoration stuff, either like as a cup or for lighting purposes underwater. So there's many uses for them. So a sea pickle farm is of great use in any case. So let's jump right into that. Later in the day, I sat with Drakwa again. He told me that for a long time already, rumors about the sunken city attracted many adventurers. So far, however, no one has ever found the ancient city. In a way, the discovery of the Brook Mother had been a stroke of luck for Angler's Rest, because it made all the stories a little more tangible and believable. The strange plants, however, worried him. Some adventurers seemed to get sick from touching the vines, and that's bad for business. The innkeeper recommended that I get leather snow boots before heading out to get the goat horn. The powder snow in the mountains could be very dangerous without the right equipment. I think I have everything that we need for the sea pickle farm. It is a design that I've seen in a video done by XP Crafted. These are the materials that we need, and it's pretty small, and that's what I'm liking about it. So let's see if I can get this to work. We want to have our output here and have a hopper that inputs into our output barrel. Okay, we now place some blocks here and here and here and here and here. Then I place a dispenser here and here and the sticky piston here. So now get rid of this. Then we can get water in here. We place our coral blocks into here. And then we put a block here and have glass here so that it looks nice. We will have this here and this here so that we can get to this barrel. So then water here, a rail here, minecart on top of that, and push into this. Oh, no, come on, go over there. And we can remove this. So now the last observer and put this here. Now we should be good to put these in here. Let's start with bone meal in each. Yeah, now it's working. Woohoo! Well, that's not too many for 18 of them. I never had looked into this before, to be honest. I didn't know that it is chewing on bone meal that much. This might be not a good, reliable farm for dyes, actually. Okay, I'm quite disappointed by this farm. I thought it would be much better than it is. I'm sorry. Well, if you have a ton of bone meal and you don't know what to do with it, then this is probably a good option because it just runs on its own. But if you want to be efficient with your bone meal, it's better to actually do it manually, to be honest. For now, what I want to do is I want to finally set up my shop. So let's head over to the mansion. As you can see behind me, I have set up the shop here in the mansion in the stranger's home. That's just because we use our rooms in the mansion as a shop. And therefore, the home of the stranger is at the same time my shop here on Daybound. Now let's have a look how that works. I have stocked all of these. Look at this. It's always 16 dice per stack. And in order to understand all of this, you have to read the book. So let's do that quickly. Welcome to Mishmash. This is the place where you get all the dice you can imagine. At least in Minecraft terms, that is. Well, yeah, there's only 16 of them, right? So head over to the instructions. The price is 1 diamond per 64 items. All dice are available in stacks of 16 items, so you can mix and mash up to 4 different colors for only 1 diamond. Easy, right? This is quite understandable. I asked Magpie about it and she was totally fine with that. She said that's a great idea. So let me just give you a short example. So if I would take 4 stacks out of here, this would cost me 1 diamond. But what I can do else, I could take 16 yellow and 2 stacks of pink. That would be 1 diamond as well. Or if I go really crazy, I take the 4th color, and as well, these 4 stacks will cost only 1 diamond. So I think that is quite a fair price. And at the same time, a lot of possibilities for the customer. So we are all set to make some money, but there's one last thing. Because when I told the Daybounders on Discord that my shop is open now, I got this message from Swarmy. So we have to do something about this because we don't want to have a bad review, right? So here's my idea. I don't want to bring a real skeleton into here because it would frighten all the customers and not only Swarmy. So there has to be something less hostile, I think. Therefore, we use this armor stand, and he said right in the face, so the guy has to be like there, and he said fully armored, like there we go. Now he has no face. I can't only do one or the other. So well, then it's just the face. I think that counts as fully armored, doesn't it? Yes, I know this is a ghast head and not a skeleton head, but I don't have a skeleton head, so I don't think anybody will see the difference. It's white, right? Nobody will see it, I'm sure. And then he said, punch 2, power 5 flame bow. And here it is, Swarmy. That is proof that this is the right bow. It even has infinity. That's incredible. So let's give this to him. Okay, it works. Look at this. It worked. Can I give him a bow? Show arms, please. So can I now give him... Ah, there we go. And then we do the magic with this thing. Okay, let's look at this. Wow, I think that's good. It's totally aiming at us when we come through the door. Look at us, me and my Skellygas friend in here. That's awesome. Yep, I think we're fine. That should be it. Swarmy should be happy to be shot into his face when he comes into the dye shop, I hope, at least. This episode has been quite a rollercoaster ride for me. There were so many things to build and to figure out. I had so much fun decorating the herbalist and opening up this shop here. And if you have enjoyed this episode too, then hack the like button and make sure to catch the next one, in which we will build the leatherer and try to get a goat horn. Until then, thanks for watching.